Hello, beautiful souls. I feel really, really called with intense joy for all of you beautiful star seeds, light workers, light bearers, and those of you who are just beautiful earth angels. I got super excited. I want to share this with you because it's a special weekend. So there's obviously the religious aspects. For those of you who know me, I actually don't follow any specific religion. I believe that there's intrinsic wisdom in each of them and powerful truths within each of them that can all be culminated and used in such beautiful ways to help all of us. But I really wanted to come on. I was being told you need to hop on. So this is going to be a channeled message for all of you beautiful subscribers. A special Easter message, whether you celebrate it or not. I'm hearing it is irrelevant because it's actually about the energy that's being brought forth. So this morning we did in our private community channeled expansion, spiritual expansion, and the energy of Jesus Christ came. And the imagery that was shown to us, the energy that was shown to us was the purification process of removing the shoes of the versions and identities of who we are at this time. I'm hearing if this is the day that I left the earth plane, that I left the body, and in 2 days I rise. When I'm leaving the body, I am simply taking off a pair of shoes, and my feet are cleansed and purified and all of those beautiful things. That is part of the essence. There is a reason why some of the stories and the scriptures with Mary say that when I rose, her sorrows were quelled. This has so much deeper meaning than is put to the literal form. There is profound joy in the reconnection of spirit itself, the Holy Spirit, the Holy Trinity of the Self. You are not alone. It's the reconciling and the reckoning of I am always with you. I invite you in. I'm hearing it's opening the door to spirit. So even though I have taken off the shoes of this lifetime, this journey and this story, then I must be cleansed and purified, for I am about to walk in new shoes, in a new version of myself, in a new plane, in a new realm of existence, in a new power, in a new understanding, in a greater aspect of who we are, opening to deeper and profounder and wider and higher levels of consciousness in the Wakashka'aya, so that I may walk with angels, so that I may walk in truth, so that I may be able to see with mine eyes into another's eyes, so that I may look upon all those that I come across with sacred reverence, and so too may they see that I have sacred reverence as well. The energy of Jesus Christ for me as a healer is always profound. I'm being shown repeatedly over and over and over again in this moment. Someone on this channel, it's almost like they're begging you to take off this pair of shoes of who you thought you were, who you told you were, the earthly debris, the pieces of the shoes where the soles have been taken off and removed. Maybe there's holes in your shoes. Maybe the shoes are too small and they do not fit you. Maybe you're moving from a running shoe to a flip-flop. Maybe you're moving from a flip-flop to a boot. It's the imagery I'm hearing is the essence of what needs to be conveyed, because in all things, in all ways, in all shapes, in all forms, you are evolving. This very much is Heaven's Cross, the ascension of Christ, the death and the rebirth, the phoenix rising. I am that I am. I am the truth, the way, and the light is always how I hear those sounds and those words of the energy of Jesus Christ that comes through. I am the truth, the way, and the light. Continue. That energy is letting us know, although this version of us and this piece of us has died, we are moving through the integration, removing the shoes of that way of being. That is the ascension, that is the new earth, that is the great awakening, a new way of being. And he says, know that I left an earthly body. This is important. Taking off the shoes of just the earthly body and the third dimensional view of what's in front of me that is the ascension process. It is simply moving into that next level of awareness. When we leave the body, we move into that full spectrum of our awareness of all the things that comprise the earth plane and all the individuated souls that make up the one great spirit. For as I was just a piece and a part of it, so too you are all a piece and a part of it. Not only was I crucified on the cross for bringing that light forward, for bringing that new way of being, but I also represent all those who have sacrificed, the martyr. We are taking off the shoes that represent that we have worn for centuries. We're taking those off, opening our facets and dimensions. And so too do we rise. Again, I'm seeing the phoenix. It is the phoenix rising, a full circle. As above, so below, emerald tablets, Thoth, Eye of Horus. For somebody on here, I am seeing a giant cloud as your soul star chakra. It's such a beautiful essence. There are many of you who carry the teachings of Jesus innately in your soul and in your spirit, and you do it with divine compassion. You have reserved pieces of yourself that are divine, and you are now being asked to share those. You are being asked to take off the shoes of the martyr and the holding and the hurt. Take off those shoes you have worn. Allow your feet over the next few days to revel in the reverence of the earth plane, putting your feet on the ground, walking in the sand on the beach, touching them in the water, because soon you will don a new pair of shoes, and that new pair of shoes is not like the past. This is part of the ascension process. Sometimes it feels like a dark night of the soul. However, to ease and flow with it actually removes all of that push and pull of those feelings of heavy, dark, dense energy. It is a coming home to self. And when we understand that, it is easier to let go and flow with the rhythm. The rhythm of the night is what I am hearing. Flowing with that rhythm, allowing yourself to be washed, allowing your feet to be purified with the waves at the edge of the water, so that you may then walk with a new pair of shoes that looks different and feels different, but is much more evolved than you ever imagined. And the evolution is simply a greater understanding. Enlightenment isn't this big far off thing. We are all enlightened. We are just calling to embody that light at this time. I hope this message resonated. It felt pure and strong and very clear that I was to come on and share this for somebody on this channel. It's more than a feeling. So please let me know in the comments. Claim it in the comments. I claim this. I release the old versions and identities that don't serve me, that were a martyr, that caused me to sacrifice myself or abandon myself, so that I may purify and put on new shoes and the new evolution, and that I may call in and embody my light, embody my truth, and see what my eyes could not see before. Claim it, my friends. I own that. That's what I'm hearing somebody say. It's a beautiful thing. I'm wishing you all a wonderful weekend, a wonderful Easter if you celebrate that, but just pure divine light and many blessings to all of you. And I will catch you again on another video. So please like, share, and subscribe. Much love, beautiful souls.